Anish and Seanad Aubrey McCarthy.
I just want to offer my own congratulations to yourself and listening to Senator Bradley about it's certainly you're getting used to the Seanad. Well, I'm here as my first day at school, but I just want to thank everybody, especially Martin Groves and his team, for making it so easy. It's an absolute privilege to stand here amongst all of you, and I look forward to working with each one of you. And I believe we can serve the people of Ireland with dedication and purpose. Before I proceed, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the contribution of the former Senator David Norris, whose seat I perhaps have taken. For over 35 years, he represented the same constituency that I was elected from, which is Trinity College Dublin, and he did that with distinction in this House. And I believe strongly that he left an indelible mark. And while his shoes are certainly big ones to fill, I will strive to uphold the same spirit of service that he embodied. And I wish him a well-earned and fulfilling retirement. I'm also profoundly grateful to the support of all the people that brought me here today, to the man above, and also my family, my friends, and all of those who believe in me. A huge thank you. Your encouragement and your faith in my ability to make a difference have been hugely important to me and the driving force behind my journey. I also would like to remember my parents, Dennis and Geraldine McCarthy, who Senator Fiona O'Loughlin, my colleague, would have known well. I came from a very dysfunctional and challenging home, but I believe their love and guidance perhaps shaped the person I am today. And I suspect that they would be very surprised to see me here, not as a visitor, but as an elected representative in this esteemed House. A special word of thanks must go to my dear friend Phil Thompson, who's my partner in crime at Tiglin, and certainly without Phil and his tireless efforts, Tiglin would not be the transformative organisation that it is today. His unwavering commitment to helping individuals navigate the challenges of homelessness and rehabilitation and addiction is nothing short of extraordinary. So Phil is here in the gallery. I also want to thank former Judge Gillian Hussey, who was certainly the inspiration behind me putting the Tiglin centres together. Her wisdom, her guidance, and her wicked sense of humour were certainly a source of inspiration for me. She used to tell everybody that she met me on Tinder. She's 89 years of age. So a special word of thanks must also go to the staff and all of the volunteers at Tiglin. There's too many to name here. I know we have the Bobenack twins in the gallery. We have Keith Flynn. All of these people helped me put together what I learned was my campaign, and it got me over the line. It is a tremendous honour to be elected, as Senator Lynn and Senator Tom said, by the graduates of Trinity College Dublin. And 2 years ago, I was awarded the Trinity Alumnus of the Year. And I was absolutely amazed. And now I see that the trust in me being put forward as a senator for Trinity is not one that I take lightly. And I pledge to be a strong voice for those who often go unheard, particularly those who are experiencing homelessness and addiction, and people who struggle on the margins of society, like the hundreds of people that we help daily at our Lighthouse Cafe in Pierce Street, seeking not just food, but seeking hope, dignity and support, and in very challenging times. So I know, and I've listened to you all today, that our work in this chamber is not just about policies, it's most definitely about people. And it is about ensuring that every individual has the opportunity to live with the dignity, security and the hope that we've talked about. And I'm committed to working collaboratively with each one of you to build a fairer and more compassionate Ireland, one where no one is left behind. I will always remember the quote that the world is changed by your example and not by your opinion. And my good friend Sabina Higgins was here earlier, and it always reminded me of when President Higgins, Michael D, was here. He quoted the Nobel laureate Amartya Sen from the floor, and he said there should be a floor through which nobody should be allowed to fall, whether that's in relation to housing, to health, to education. And he said the test of your citizenship is your ability to participate in society without shame. So to that end, I will advocate for a comprehensive national housing strategy that addresses both emergency accommodation but also long-term social housing. And as it has been mentioned many times, housing should not be seen as a privilege, but we should all work together at eliminating homelessness. And I know I presented at the Joint Houses of the Oireachtas in 2016, and we were told that homelessness would be eradicated by 2020. So since then, we've gone the wrong way. But I believe it is something that we can work together on. Furthermore, I will support mental health initiatives that provide accessible and effective care for those struggling not only with addiction but also psychological distress. And it's imperative, and I have learned this through my work at Tiglin, that mental health services are combined with housing and employment programs to create a holistic approach and a continuum of care. Education is something that's very important to me, and I'm committed to expanding access to higher education, particularly for students from disadvantaged backgrounds. No one should be denied education due to financial circumstances, and that's why the likes of the Trinity Access Programme is trailblazing. It's absolutely a wonderful initiative. So once again, I just want to express my gratitude for this opportunity, and I look forward to the important work that the House will do and the important work that lies ahead. And I know that with great power comes a lot of paperwork, so I know we're going to be busy. Go raibh maith agat.